Good afternoon. Design plays an important role in data visualization. Design plays an important role in data visualization because we need to make it clear, we need to make it attractive, have aesthetics, right? And clear, turning self-explanatory image, let it explain everything in itself. And the design, right? The design's role of design is important in data visualization. Because of that, we are visualizing the large amount of data. We will discuss in this chapter in next 2-3 videos how to take care of and how to opt different design elements in data visualization, and there are principles given by different scientists, data scientists, that we will discuss by the principles and concepts of design given by different scientists, right? And different scientists. The role of data visualization in communicating the complex insights hidden inside data is vital. Communicating the concepts, complex insights that can be communicated in easy designs, easy attractive designs. This is becoming more and more important since the audience for data visualization is also expanding along with the size of data. As I said, we have discussed, we have large amount of data available now because of internet, because of different marketing platforms, because of different blogging platforms, different types of platforms. They are collecting data, and we have on the cloud large amount of data available. At the same time, the audience who requires to view that data, who requires to utilize that data is also increasing. The users of data also increasing. Audience for data visualization is also expanding along with the size of data. As the data availability increasing, similarly the users of data also increasing, so that we need to make it attractive with attractive design elements. Data visualizations are now consumed by people from all sorts of professional backgrounds. Different types of industries need that information, and these industries need that information in simple terms, in graphical terms, in self-explanatory image formats. Getting the point? As the data increasing, similarly the users as well of that data are increasing, and different types of industries needs that data for their different objectives, to fulfill their different goals and objectives, right? And this is what makes effective data visualization the need of the how. This is what makes the effective data visualization the need of the hour, because users are increasing, competition is there, demand is there, so we need to make it more effective, right? Communicating the data effectively is an art. Communicating data effectively. However, many data scientists lag behind when it comes to the design and aesthetic aspects of visualizing data. Some may be ignoring that, but the aesthetic and the design elements needs to be chosen properly. Let it explain itself, give insights in simple terms, attractive terms, right? So in this connection, many data scientists has given their opinions, different opinions, and we will discuss these opinions provided by these scientists, right? And the first one is Melissa Anderson's principle of design. Melissa Anderson has given 9 design principles Melissa has focused on 9 design principles, and the focus is on making it attractive with aesthetic, with making it self-explanatory, and let the person having less knowledge about reading data, interpreting data, can understand the meaning, can understand the story of the data, what exactly the insights are and what exactly it is telling about. These 9 principles we will discuss here, right? And the first is balance. First is the balance. The first principle of Melissa Anderson is for the data, for designing the data visualization is balance. A design is said to be balanced if key visual elements such as color, shape, texture, and negative space are uniformly distributed. That is, everything must be balanced. Balance means it's not like that the graph and the elements has a symmetry or such any case, symmetry or something like that. No, that will be as it is, as the data set is. But the balance is in terms of the color you are using, in terms of the shape we are using, in terms of the texture and negative space, white spaces we are using. Balance does not mean that each side of the visualization needs perfect symmetry. We are not talking about any symmetry. We are talking about shapes, but we are talking about using different types of shapes in proper manner, in balanced manner. But it is important to have the elements of the dashboard visualization distributed evenly. Elements whether they must be distributed evenly. Either they are, say we are talking about shapes or colors or textures, they must be evenly distributed. And it is important to remember the non-data elements such as logo, title, caption, etc., right? That can affect the balance. That can affect the balance of the display, right? That can affect the balance of the display. So this is about the balance, the first principle of design principle, right? The balance. The next one is emphasizing. Second principle is emphasis. Draw viewers' attention towards important data by using key visual elements. Important data. What exactly the gist you want to say? We should use the color and shape. We should use special color and shapes for drawing attention towards the most important data, towards the most important insights. To draw viewers' attention towards important data by using key visual elements, by using key texture, key color, right? Because we need to attract towards the key insights of the data. It is the key to be conscious of what is drawing the visual's attention to the art. When thinking about the art design of data visualization, it is also very important to remain keen on the main point of your story and how the entire visualization is either drawing the viewer to that point of emphasis or how they are being distracted or drawn elsewhere. How you are going to distract and how you are focusing or displaying or taking attention to it, the key elements of the data, right? Attention, key elements of the data. We should use special shapes and colors and textures to display key message, key interpretation of the data, key elements of the data, right? That is what? That is emphasis. So we should use shapes, special shapes or the important shapes and colors for displaying or emphasizing the key elements. Most important message of the data. The third one is movement. Movement. Ideally, movement should mimic the way people usually read. Movement is like we read on the laptop, on the books from left to right. We have the habit. We have a habit of reading from left to right and top to bottom. Going left to right and then coming top to bottom. That is our habit of reading. And we have a habit of viewing things horizontally, not vertically, right? Ideally, movement should mimic the way people usually read, starting at the top of the page, moving across it and then down. Movement of data should be like that. Movement can also be created by using complementary colors to pull the user's attention across the page or with the use of animations. But these movement must be created in the way the users normally and usually read and see the objectives in normal routine life. That what we do, we see the objectives from left to right, whatever we read, and then top to bottom, right? The next fourth principle is pattern. Patterns are ideal for displaying similar sets of information. Different types of patterns we can use, or for sets of data that equal in value. Disrupting the pattern can also be effective in drawing viewers' attention. It naturally draws curiosity. Getting the point? The patterns are also important to use different types of patterns to display similar set of information or dissimilar set of information. The different types of combinations of pattern can be used to make the visuals attractive and attention seeking, and that makes the message clear, right? The next is repetition. Relationships between sets of data can be communicated by repetition. Chart types, shapes or colors. Shapes, colors can be repeated to explain the relationship between data and can be communicated, right? We can also repeat. Getting the point? That can be repeated, right? Shapes and relationships between sets of data can be communicated by repeating chart types, shapes or colors. Getting the point? Proportion, right? So we will discuss about proportions in tomorrow's video, right? Tomorrow's class. So please, okay, thank you for the day.